Part 2, Weathering the Storm in Ersama. Prashant had been sitting on the rooftop of his friend's house where he was caught up in a super cyclone that occurred in Odisha in 1999. And now we'll see what happens after 2 days. 2 days later, which seemed to Prashant like 2 years, the rain ceased. Means rain stopped. And the rain water slowly began to recede. It went back. It decreased. Prashant was determined to seek out his family without further delay. And now he was determined. He had made up his mind. Determined means he had made up his mind that he will go out and search his family without further delay. But the situation was still dangerous. And his friend's family pleaded with Prashant to stay back a little while longer. They requested him to stay. But Prashant knew he had to go. He equipped himself with a long, sturdy stick. So he took with him a long, sturdy, strong stick and then started on his 18-kilometer expedition back to his village through the swollen flood waters. And he started his expedition, that is journey, to his village. It was a journey he would never forget. He constantly had to use his stick to locate the road. To determine where the water was most shallow. So with the help of the stick, he was easily getting that where the waters are shallow, how he can walk. At places it was waist deep. At some places it was as deep as his waist, and the progress was slow and his speed was slow. At several points he lost the road and had to swim. After some distance he was relieved to find two friends of his uncle who were also returning to their village. They decided to move ahead together. Now, as they waded through the waters, waded means as they went through the waters, the scenes they witnessed grew more and more macabre. So as they were going through the water, the scenes now they saw, witnessed means they saw, they grew more and more fearful. Macabre means fearful. They had to push away many human bodies, men, women, children, and carcasses of dogs, goats, and cattle that the current swept against them as they moved ahead. And on their way, when they were moving through the water, they had to push away many human bodies of the men, women, children. Not only that, the dead carcasses, the dead bodies of dogs, goats, cattle, that the water swept against them as they moved ahead. In every village that they passed, they could barely see a house standing. Barely see means it was great difficulty, they could find any house standing. Prashant now wept out loud and long, and Prashant cried loudly and very long. He was sure that his family could not have survived this catastrophe, and he was damn sure that his family could not have survived this natural tragedy. Eventually means finally, Prashant reached his village, that is Kalikuda. His heart went cold. Where their home once stood, there were only remnants of its roofs. So he went cold when he saw that how his house stood, and now there were only remnants. Remnants means remaining pieces of its roof. Some of their belongings were caught, mangled and twisted in the branches of trees, just visible above the dark waters. And he could see that some of their belongings, they were caught up, they were mangled, they were broken and twisted, bent in the branches of trees that were there in the dark waters. Young Prashant decided to go to the Red Cross shelter to look for his family. Now, my dear children, this Red Cross shelter, this is a organization actually, Red Cross organization, and they help the people wherever there is some tragedy, wherever some catastrophe occurs, some devastation occurs, koi flood, earthquake, or anything occurs. These people from this organization, they go and help the people. Among the first people he saw in the crowd, what is a maternal grandmother. So first of all, he saw in the crowd his maternal grandmother, uski nani. Weak with hunger, she rushed to him, her hands outstretched, her eyes brimming. It was a miracle. And her eyes were brimming. Brimming means they were full of tears. She was almost cried. She stretched her hand and she went to Prashant. It was a miracle. It was a marvel. बड़ा ये चमत्कार था कि वो नानी बच गई. They had long giving him up for dead, because his family members had thought that he was also dead. Quickly word spread, and his extended family gathered around him and hugged him tight in relief. and at once the word spread everywhere that he's alive, and so all his family members, they came to him, they hugged him, embraced him. Prashant anxiously scanned the motley, and then Prashant very anxiously he examined. Scanned means examined the motley. Motley means multicolored, battered group. जो भी group था वहाँ पर लोगों का जो broken group था, he examined them, he saw them. His brother and sister, his uncles and aunts, they all seemed to be there. And of course, he was relieved to see that his family members were there. By the next morning, as he took in the desperate situation in the shelter, he decided to get a grip over himself. Now, by the next morning, he took this desperate, this hopeless situation in the shelter, and he decided to get a grip over it. तो उसने सोचा कि चलो कुछ करते हैं. He tried to get a grip means he tried to control the situation. He sensed a deathly grief settling upon 2,500 strong crowd in the shelter, and he at once realized, he realized that a deathly grief, that such a great sorrow had settled upon 2,500 strong crowd which were there in the Red Cross shelter. 86 lives were lost in the village. All the 96 houses had been washed away. It was their 4th day at the shelter. So far they had survived on green coconuts only. But there were too few to go around such a tumult of people. Now green coconuts were not enough for such a tumult, such a great number of people. Prashant, all of 19 years, decided to step in as leader of his village. Now Prashant, he was 19 years old, he was a young member. He decided to come forward and become a leader. If no one else did, he organized a group of youths and elders to jointly pressurize the merchant once again to part with his rice. And then he organized a group of young members and some elders also, and then they pressurized the merchant to give some rice for the people. This time the delegation succeeded and returned triumphantly. And this time the delegation, that group which went to merchant to make him ready to give some rice, they succeeded and they returned victoriously. Triumphantly means wo jeet kar aaye. Wading through the receding waters with food for the entire shelter. They went through the water and they made him ready. No one cared that the rice was already rotting. किसी ने भी नहीं देखा कि जो राइस वो खा रहा है वो rot हुआ हुआ है. Rot means it was already spoiled. Branches from fallen trees were gathered to light a reluctant and slow fire. And then they broke the branches of the fallen trees and wanted to light the reluctant fire. Reluctant means unwilling. Naturally, आग जलना नहीं चाह रही है because everything is so wet. फिर भी उन्होंने उसको जलाया to cook the rice. For the first time in 4 days, the survivors at the cyclone shelter were able to fill their bellies. Bellies means they could eat. His next task was to organize a team of young volunteers to clean the shelter of filth, urine, vomit and floating carcasses. And next they saw, now again they organized a team of youth volunteers. Volunteers are the people, those who by will, they come forward to help others. Now their task was to clean the shelter of the filth, of the dirt which was collected there, the urine, the vomits, and not only that, the floating dead bodies. And to tend to the wounds and fractures of the many who had been injured. And also to tend to see to give the medicines to the wounded people, to the fractured people, and all those who have been injured.